put this good.
More than capable of waving a guy home.
Buck O'Neil steps in with a chance to do some damage. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. That one missing inside. Buck O'Neil is so important to the history of baseball, not just because of his role on the field and in the front office, but because he fought so hard to make sure people remembered the amazing players of the Negro Leagues. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
High fly ball out to center field. McDonald giving chase. He's got it, and that'll do it. Buck was one of the leaders in the establishment of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in Kansas City in the early 90s, and he was a pioneer as a scout and a coach when the Cubs hired him in the 50s.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle.
Buck O'Neil steps in with a chance to do some damage. Foul ball. Buck O'Neil is so important to the history of baseball, not just because of his role on the field and in the front office, but because he fought so hard to make sure people remembered the amazing players of the Negro Leagues. And now the lefty. And that one in the air center field. McDonald moving back for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. That's a base hit. Run scores.
I get hot like a skillet. Thinking about money in the building. Just between me and you. Just between.
Buck steps up in a scoring opportunity. And here it comes. That's to third. Tags the runner for 1 and 2. What a play. Buck got hooked on baseball early growing up in Sarasota, Florida. His dad worked in a sawmill and played for the company team, and Buck was the bat boy. Foul ball there.
After Buck's uncle took him to some exhibition games between Rube Foster's Chicago American Giants and the Indianapolis ABCs, Buck kept up with the Negro Leagues by reading black newspapers like the Chicago Defender, the Pittsburgh Courier, and the Amsterdam News.
The other way, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is that. Man at first, Buck O'Neil digging in now. First offering misses the mark. Pulls that one foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
When Buck was a teenager, he wanted to go to Sarasota High School, but it was segregated. And his grandma saw just how much that upset him, and she gave him hope, saying that someday kids of all races will go to that school.
Now only 1 out remaining.
In 1995, Buck
Buck O'Neil digging in now. Here comes a pitch. Base hit, center field. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Bradley rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores as well, and they take a 2-run lead.
When Buck joined the Monarchs in 1938, he became their go-to guy at first base. He was a great first baseman, a tremendous defensive first baseman with line drive power, and was always a great clutch hitter and a natural-born leader of men.
One down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. In the air, left side. Harvey on his way over. Makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Besides being a great manager, Buck was an excellent player. In 1940, he hit .307 and led the Negro American League in doubles and RBI. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know what was so great about Buck is he would always sing the praises of other players before his own. His favorite first baseman was Buck Leonard, who hit .345 over 14 seasons with the Homestead Grays and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown in 1972 with his former teammate Josh Gibson.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, inning over. Buck O'Neil digging in now. First pitch, not close. On a line. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. O'Neill hammers this one deep to left. Harvey going back some more, makes the catch up against the wall. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
The game is changing. I do the best that I can.
Buck O'Neill digging in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Buck was more than just a manager for the Monarchs. He had to make sure the team found new talent all the time. He brought a ton of great players to the Monarchs roster over the years.
No, foul ball.
The 2-1. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Buck brought a lot of talented players to the Monarchs, but he couldn't convince everyone to sign with them. The Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Gibson turned down an offer from Kansas City to go play basketball in college.
Hauls it in, 1 away. And the pitch. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. They say it went. Buck was a huge star in Kansas City in the 1930s and 40s. The Monarchs were there at a time when it was the go-to city for jazz and blues music. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Bradley around third. He will score, and they're up by 3. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. Buck to the dish, looking for his 3rd hit of the day. In the air, left field, Glass ranging back. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Here we go, yo.
Buck O'Neill digging in now. Fought off foul. Buck was more than just a manager for the Monarchs. He had to make sure the team found new talent all the time. He brought a ton of great players to the Monarchs roster over the years. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Smith around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. And he's got an RBI triple.
Concentration, 'cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild.
Buck O'Neill had huge hands, but soft hands, great range, and great instinct. As a matter of fact, Buck delighted in letting you know that one season alone he had 1 error the entire season. If you got it over to Buck, he was going to pick it because he could flat out pick it. All of those attributes helped make him one of the greatest defensive first basemen in Negro Leagues history.
Buck O'Neil digging in now. And first offering is fouled off. Like a lot of other Negro League players, Buck played outside the United States in the winters. He played in Cuba against some of the best in the country, like Martin Digo, Dolph Luque, and Lefty Tion. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Glass has a beat on it. And there's one down.
And later in life, Buck said something really poignant about how differently he was treated outside the U.S. He said, in Cuba, Mexico, Puerto Rico, I was a baseball player. When I got back home, I was a black baseball player. But he was so positive about his life, he told anyone who asked not to pity him because he got to play with some of the best players ever.
Buck looking for his second hit today as he steps in. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
People often ask Buck O'Neil, what was your greatest day in baseball? And he would just light up like a Christmas tree in remembering Easter Sunday, 1943. The Kansas City Monarchs opened the season against the Memphis Red Sox. Buck would say the first time up, he doubled. The second time up, he singled. The third time up, he hit the ball over the left center field fence. The fourth time up, he hit the ball. It looked like it's going over the left center field fence. He's running the bases saying to himself, hit the fence, hit the fence, hit the fence. The ball does hit the fence. It ricochets between the left fielder and the right fielder. Buck gets to third base. They're waving him home. He could have gotten an inside the park home run, but he stopped because he wanted to hit for the cycle. Well, that evening, the Monarchs' traveling secretary, a guy by the name of William Dismuke, everybody called him Dizzy. Well, Dizzy had invited some young school teachers over to the hotel to have dinner with the ball players. He knocks on Buck's door. He says, Buck, I got some people downstairs I want you to meet. He walks into the restaurant. He says he walks right over to a young lady. He says, my name is Buck O'Neil. What's yours? She was Ora Lee Owens. They were married for 51 years. So he hit for the cycle and met his future wife of 51 years. I'd say that's a pretty good day.
So two down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Terry sizes this one up, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And a foul ball.
One time, Buck was managing a team starring Ernie Banks in an East-West All-Star game in Chicago. The game was going to be stopped in the 9th because they were almost out of balls. Buck said, wait, we don't need any more balls. This next kid will end the game. And then Ernie Banks hit a walk-off 3-run homer.
It's really interesting that Buck O'Neil won his only batting title in 1946 after being discharged from World War II, where he had served in the U.S. Navy's Subic Bay, Philippines. And maybe we owe Uncle Sam for the reason that Buck O'Neil was burning that ball up when he got home. Clearly, Buck was glad to be back on U.S. soil. He had always been a clutch hitter, line drive hitter with great power. But in 1946, he put it all together and actually helped lead the Kansas City Monarchs into the 1946 Negro League World Series.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on.
Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1 for count.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Out to short. Murray handles. Over to first. Third out. That 1946 Monarchs team that Buck led to the Negro American League Championship was just stocked with talent. What a luxury to have a pitching rotation with Satchel Paige, Hilton Smith, and Connie Johnson, all aces in their own right. The wind of the pitch. Liner snagged at first.
On top of Buck as a batting champion, the 46 Monarchs had a bunch of strong hitters, including Hank Thompson, Willard Brown, and Ted Strong.
Hilton Smith also hit better than 400 as a pitcher that year. One of the great rosters of the Negro Leagues. 0-2 now. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Buck and the Monarchs were part of a classic 7-game Negro League World Series against the Newark Eagles in '46, featuring some of the truly great players of the era.
McDonald hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
In Game 7 of the 1946.
So 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Two outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. High in the air, out to right. Smith makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. To kick the pitch.
Nope.
This to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. To the right side. In plenty of time to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Slice down the right side. That 1946 Monarchs team that Buck led to the Negro American League Championship was just stocked with talent. What a luxury to have a pitching rotation with Satchel Paige, Hilton Smith, and Connie Johnson, all aces in their own right. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
On top of Buck as a batting champion, the 46 Monarchs had a bunch of strong hitters, including Hank Thompson, Willard Brown, and Ted Strong.
Hilton Smith also hit better than 400 as a pitcher that year. One of the great rosters of the Negro Leagues. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Buck O'Neil digging in now. In for a strike. Strike 1. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And that one almost got him. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and the inning is over. The pitch. That one is upstairs. There's the strike. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss, and somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. There's the strike. Hit in the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. On the ground. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And a pitch. Here's a strike. This one high in the air to left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throws to second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra bases.
Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Going 1.
0-1.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And he deals.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Smith raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Can't field it cleanly. And that rolls into the corner.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And he brings it into the warning track. Throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Ripped to third and caught. So 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Snap throw to first. Thompson dives back in safely. The pitch.
1-1.
Thompson off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. McDonald glides to his left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the pitch. That one pushed foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McDonald sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. Inning over. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Glass settles underneath it. And that is that. Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. That 1946 Monarchs team that Buck led to the Negro American League Championship was just stocked with talent. What a luxury to have a pitching rotation with Satchel Paige, Hilton Smith, and Connie Johnson, all aces in their own right. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
On top of Buck as a batting champion, the 46 Monarchs had a bunch of strong hitters, including Hank Thompson, Willard Brown, and Ted Strong.
Hilton Smith also hit better than 400 as a pitcher that year. One of the great rosters of the Negro Leagues. The wind and the pitch. And that one is inside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Buck and the Monarchs were part of a classic 7-game Negro League World Series against the Newark Eagles in '46, featuring some of the truly great players of the era.
And there's 2 away.
In Game 7 of the 1946 Negro League World Series.
Buck O'Neil digging in now. And the first offering is not close. Step off, throw to first. Thompson back on a dive. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Thompson around second, headed for third. Thompson coming home. He scores. It's 2-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. That's out to center field. Snags it on the run, and there's 1 away. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. Murray under this one. Makes the catch for the out. To short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. So 2 down, Buck O'Neil, the next to hit. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Dives, and he can't hang on. And he can't come up with it.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Harvey, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Thompson on at second with 2 down. On the ground to short. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Glass under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Out there to center. McDonald drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that one ripped to left. And there are 2 down. Ground ball left side. Lays out. He's got it. And that's a great play for the out. So 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to pull side, net it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Wastes no time there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
In the air right field, and a superb diving catch. Runner tagging for third. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. There's a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Buck O'Neil digs in with the bases full of Monarchs. Hard hit, base hit. One runs in, the throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-zip.
She's so flirtatious.
Yeah.